Well, hello YouTube. This is the thesupremehaus here, and I've got a great, I think it's UU match. Yeah, it's UU. Against LifeOrbPlusle, which this was an awesome match. It was pretty long, and it was a great match. Go check out LifeOrbPlusle. The link will be in the description, and yeah, let's get this match started. Okay, so he leads off with no swiping, which is this ambipom, because I love ambipoms. And you probably already knew that. And I lead off with Intimidation, because it's Intimidation, and it's awesome. This is the UU stall team that I was using before. Okay, and so I am gonna go ahead and get flinched to the face, and that does damage, and that's not good. And then he U-turns out into that wall, which is this Dusknoir thing. I don't know why, because Dusclops is better, and I'm pretty sure that Dusclops went UU too, so I'm not even sure. May just be because he likes leftovers. I go for a bulk up. I'm gonna use a foresight, completely blanking out on the Will-O-Wisp, which was obviously going to happen next turn, and that does, and it hits and burns me. So my Hitmontop, my Intimidation is no longer very intimidating because, yeah, it's not gonna do damage to anything. So at this point, I decided to just switch it out because it's not doing anything. I can still use Intimidate and lower stuff's attack and use it for death fodder later, so that's good. And I could, I guess, use Heal Bell and try and reuse it, but it's got pretty low HP at that point. So I'm gonna go ahead and get Toxic up on the wall thingy because I do not, care that much about Will-O-Wisp because it's not toxic, and I have Heal Bell to get the Willow off me and off of my Intimidation, of course. So he goes back out into no swiping, and I'm just gonna Heal Bell everything away. So that's awesome. I get a free Heal Bell as he goes into this. I go for Protect, thinking that he's going to Fake Out, and that is exactly what he does, so that's great. He doesn't get a free Fake Out, and I recover all the way back up to 100% with my leftovers, and that's awesome. So now he's going to go for a Double Slap, and he hits twice. I'm not sure. Is Double Slap 2 to 5 times? I'm not sure. I think he hits twice in this video, which is kind of funny. Okay, so he goes for Double Slap again, and he only hits twice, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2 to 5 times. He's just not getting very good luck, and I'm sorry about that, but that just happens. So I wished last turn, and I go for Toxic this turn. I'm back up to 100% health, which is great. I'm just going to kind of Toxic stall him a little bit here as he tries to U-turn off me. And I don't know how well I'll take the U-turn, but goes for it, and I live it with over 50%, which is good. I knew I would live it, I just didn't know how well I would take it. So that's what I kind of figured, is I'd do okay in it. So I go for Toxic on his U-turn, except for he goes into Luke, which, Lukes are annoying, because they're just, you know what I mean, right? Lukes are annoying. So yeah. Okay, I go for Protectic to see what he does, except for he goes for Agility, which is not good at all, because now he's a speedy Luke, and that's not good. Yeah, so I Intimidate him, which is good, but he's just gonna go for a Vacuum Wave here, because he's apparently a special Luke, so that didn't do much. My Intimidate didn't. I'm gonna go for a Bulk Up, because I thought that he'd be a physical Luke, and I'd be able to take his attacks, but obviously I don't, because I just stupidly Bulk Up on him, without even checking to see if he's special or physical or not. So I go on to Q, because Whimsicott really needs to not be called anything besides Q, because it's just that annoying. It's like this puffy cotton ball thing that annoys the crap out of everyone. Sorry about that. And yeah, I go for Leech Seed on him, and I'm basically just gonna Subseed him here if he decides to stay in, because I've got like really low HP, so even though Luke doesn't have the greatest HP either, I'm gonna be getting back a decent amount with Leech Seed, and I'll definitely be able to stall him out if I really want to. So Aura Sphere and all sorts of Subseeding nonsense, which Subseeding, I mean, here, let's talk about that for a while. First of all, leave a comment below what you think the best Subseeder is, because Subseeding is like a really annoying tactic, but it can work really well. I think Whimsicott's a pretty decent Subseeder, and, let's see here, what's it called? Sceptile. Sceptile is too. Okay, so, yeah, and that's another glitch. I don't have 0% of my HP. PO is so stupid sometimes. So, I'm gonna go get the Leech Seed up on no swiping, because he doesn't use Fury Swipes. Oh, I get it. Okay, my bad. He double slaps instead. I'm sad. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and use an Encore on him and force him to Fake Out over and over again, which is pretty awesome, because now he's pretty much gonna have to switch, because Fake Out does absolutely nothing. Well, actually, he doesn't have to switch, he just dies. My bad. That's better. That's even better. So I'm gonna go for a Leech Seed on Eggman, and Eggman is gonna use Hidden Power. I don't know how much HP I have at this point, because of the stupid glitch. I really hate glitches on this thing, but it's better than nothing, I guess, so that's good. I have some HP, and I really can't tell you how much I have. Okay, so I'm getting leech seeding and hurting him a little bit, but it's not really doing all that much because he has leftovers, so I'm going to just encore him into his hidden power, because I figured that this is fire, because Probopasts, that's what it's called, they usually carry hidden power fire, so yeah. And I'm gonna go into evil light, because it has evil light, so yeah, it's evil, it's just mean, it's a stupid Porygon, which is evil and mean. And now I am going to take the hidden power like a champ, and start Charge Beam setting up on him, because this is a Charge Beam, Ice Beam, Recover, and some other move. I think maybe Toxic or Thunder Wave. I'm not even sure. It's one of those two. I can't even remember my own sets, which is pathetic. Okay, so I'm going to just continue to Charge Beam set up on this thing, but I'm getting back more HP than he's actually doing to me, which is kind of sad. So, I'm still at only 1.5 special attack, because I only got one special attack boost, which is kind of annoying. And he goes for Sunny Day, so that definitely confirms my thoughts that it's Hidden Power Fire, which is what I thought, because that's kind of like the Flaming Spades Hidden Power Fire Sunny Day, you know, trapping thingy that he likes to use to defeat their Ferrothorns with, which, yeah, so it's a kind of funny set. So, and he's gonna go for a Pain Split and get a little bit of HP back, but I'm just not gonna care about that because I recover all my HP back up. And I'm at +2 special attack now, and I don't know why he's staying in, I really don't, because I'm basically just setting up on him. I've got a decent amount of special attack now. I mean, I know it's a Porygon 2 and doesn't have very much special attack, but still, I mean, I'm a wall, and I've got +2 or +3 now, which is awesome, so I can do quite a bit of damage to some stuff, so that's definitely good, and he's not getting any, basically not doing any damage to me at all, and I still have the Leech Seed up on him. Why won't he switch? That's what I want to know. LifeOrbPlusle, why wouldn't you switch? Please comment on that too, because I don't know. I really don't. Okay, he's a good battler though, so yeah, go check him out. And, so now he goes out into Blissey, which is an obnoxious pink bitch. I'm just being serious here. I hate Blissey. And she's gonna go for the aromatherapy. I can't remember what had the status on it, because I'm just sad like that. But I'm gonna go and Thunder Wave it. Yeah, I have Thunder Wave, that's what I thought. Okay, and I get Toxic, so I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna stay in. I'm not gonna be able to do anything to this thing. So I'm gonna go out into my Phantom Rose, because Phantom Rose is a Phantom Rose. That's all there is to it. It's not Centerpiece, the one that I used in my Thanksgiving special. It's not the Choice Scarf one. This is the Leech Seeding Spike thing. Yeah, so that's good. And it has Rest and Natural Cure and all that good stuff. So I get Leech Seed up on the wall thingy, and I'm getting my first layer of spikes up, which is always good. Even though it's kind of later, I finally am getting some entry hazards up, which is never, ever, ever a bad thing, because it'll always do something good, almost. Well, yeah, always do something good, no matter what. Because they'll always be hurt by entry hazards in some way. And that's good. So I'm getting my Leech Seed back, but I'm also getting hit by the burn, which is not so great. I'm just gonna go rest this turn, which is awesome. So I'm pretty sure I've got 2 layers of spikes up, and he's Leech Seeded, and he actually gets a critical hit on Ice Punch and kills me, which is kind of sad. So I am gonna go out into Midas, because it doesn't show shiny sprites on this thingy, but it's actually gold, which is cool. So gold, like King Midas, and turn everything to gold. Yeah, funny, haha. Okay, so I'm going to, yeah, go ahead and do some Stealth Rock stuff. So now there's quite a bit of entry hazards doing some stuff, and he switches out into Mighty Mouse, and I'm gonna Dragon Tail him out back into the wall, which is awesome, because I'm just getting Spike and Stealth Wreck damage on everything, as well as, like, Dragon Tail shenanigans, so that is never bad. And I'm getting hurt by my burn, but I don't really care, because I'm not here to do damage, like, attacks. I'm here to phase things out and do stuff like that. So he Pain Splits on me, which I don't really care about that much, and it goes down to Blissey. And Blissey obviously can't take physical attacks very well, so yeah, if I went for an Earthquake, it might actually do some decent damage, even though Blissey has, you know, well, I'm burned, and yeah, Blissey has pitiful defenses, but he must have EVs in defense or something, because he takes that pretty well. my Blissey is just completely special wall because I think its defense is so pitiful that I will never, ever, ever, ever try and take a physical hit with it. I'll just switch it out. Which is secret, don't tell anybody. Shh. Okay, actually, I don't care. So, I'm gonna go for a heal bell and heal all this stuff off, and then he goes for a toxic, which is kind of annoying because I just went for a heal bell. So, but I get to synchronize on him, which is awesome. So he's badly poisoned too, except for he goes for aromatherapy, so we're not getting anywhere at this point. And I just go for a heal bell to get my toxic off me, because I'm pretty sure he's not going to go for a toxic anymore, knowing that I have heal bell and stuff. And he goes for a soft boil, and we're both up to 100 health, and we did nothing, basically. So, I'm going to switch out into Midas, and he goes into Mighty Mouse at that same time. So he predicted me to do that, which is a good prediction, because obviously that thing's gonna Aqua Jet my face, or Waterfall it, or whatever. It doesn't even matter, because it's faster. And I'm gonna go back into Evil Light to take whatever the heck he wants to do to me, which is awesome. And so I am going to recover on him. Yeah, I'm going to recover on him. And then he breaks my face, which hurts, but it did less damage than my recover healed back. Yeah, that's what it is. So, yeah, this is a long battle, gosh. It's 4-3 at the time, like right now, so I'm going to recover back, kind of recover, stall him. Not that I'm stalling his TP, I'm just trying to get more HP back so I can take a couple quick breaks. And I'm almost to that point, but not quite. So, now I'm gonna, I think, go for recover again this turn, and no, I go for Thunder Wave to just try and pair him because I'm getting nowhere, and he does get the pair hacks, which is good. So I'm gonna go for a Charge Beam. It almost takes him out, but I don't really care if I lose my Evil Light at this point. It was just, like, I was getting tired of the recover stalling, so I decided to do something else. So I go into Q, which does not have 0 HP left, because this thing is stupid, and just Leech Seed him, because after the Leech Seed, he will die. So, yes, that is good. And, yeah. Okay, I go out into King Midas, because King Midas is King Midas, and he's golden, even though he's not golden, because he is. And going to Dragon Tail, which is awesome, because now he'll die. So my Leech Seed did absolutely nothing the turn before, and I shouldn't have even done that. And he's gonna go back out into Dusk Nora after getting Dragon Tailed, so that takes more residual damage, and more and more and more and more and more. Which more is better because, yeah, why would it not be? And I'm gonna go out into Starfox to take his Ice Punch like a champ because it's Starfox. And actually, it'd be more like Moon Fox, really, because it's like a moon type thing, not a star. But it doesn't really matter because Starfox sounds really cool. And he's going to Pain Split and do like a little bit of damage, but it's like non-existent. I don't even care. This thing has been living for way too long, and he's gonna go Willow, but he misses. Sorry about that. Just removed there. Okay, Willow, he misses, and I don't know what I did that turn. I think I might have just switched in. So, yeah, I switched in, he went for Willow and misses. So now I go for Dragon Tail and hits him out after he hits his Willow's turn. And I'm going to, yeah, he goes back into his Blissey after the Dragon Tails him out, and goes for a counter, predicting my, like, Earthquake or something, but I'm just gonna Dragon Tail him out, because I don't like Blissey, and Blissey's annoying. And it goes into the wall, which the wall's back again, and I'm not getting anywhere very fast at this point, so that's kind of annoying. And I'm always taking this residual damage from the burn, and I get hit with an Ice Punch, but it does nothing at all, because Midas has amazing defenses and stuff like that. So I'm going to Dragon Tail him out, and we both got 2. I believe I have Starfox and, Midas, and he has Blissey and his obnoxious wall. Both walls, both of us have 2 walls left, so this is the point where it gets really stallish, as it has been getting, actually. So I'm just gonna keep Dragon Tailing him over and over and over to get some damage on stuff, and that's good, and that's what you're supposed to do with stall teams, which is awesome. So I'm going to easily take this Ice Punch again. Even after a crit, it would be like a 4-hit KO, which is ridiculous, especially considering how low HP I'm at. Well, except for the burn. With the burn, it'd be more like a 2 or 3, I don't know, 3-hit KO, I guess. So, I'm getting hurt by the burn. He is getting, like, completely, like, annihilated by these entry hazards and stuff. And Dragon Tail him out into the wall again. What a surprise! So, He's almost dead, and I think I can actually... I might be able to just Earthquake him for the kill. So that's good. And he's gonna Pain Split on me, but that does almost nothing because I'm at so low HP anyways. I Dragon Tail him out. Never mind. It doesn't matter. It would do like the same amount. So he goes back into this guy, and he's still at like full HP because it's a Blissey, and Blissey's horribly annoying. And so yeah, so he's gonna get the Soft Boiled, and I'm going to Dragon Tail him out again into, what do you know? The wall, the Dusknoir, which I don't know why he's using Dusknoir, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, so my Midas is almost dead, and I can do absolutely nothing to this Blissey at all, so I'm just gonna let it stay in and die, I think. Wait, no, I just switched like stupid person. Because I'm stupid. Okay, because he... Oh, actually, no. I was predicting the counter. I'm confused. Because he goes for counter, and obviously, that's not going to do, like, anything because I didn't use an attack. So we both get Toxic up on each other, which is good. And Toxic will finally actually help against this Blissey because they can't switch out and Natural Cure everything off. So that's good. And I'm gonna go speed this up. I'm sorry that I have to move the screen, but you really don't want to watch all this shenanigans of stalling and stuff. Just trust me, it's boring. Okay, so Soft Boil, Wish, all this good stuff. And basically the match is over, so I'm just going to stop narrating right here. I end up stalling him out, I'm pretty sure, which is awesome. So, cause, yeah, I'm pretty sure I stole him out. I'm not even sure, I guess. I think, oh, no. No, we both did awesome, so we're like, okay, we're done with this, because, like, we both have heal though, we both have recovery moves and stuff, so we just decided to call it a draw. I'm so confused today, I don't even know what's happening. So yeah, that was a good match, LifeOrbPlusle, because this stall could literally go on forever, because it will never end. Yeah, so, I'm just gonna stop right here. The toss is out. Peace.